What's up guys, my name is Ryan Shirley and I want to show you my favorite places to visit during the winter time. So here's my winter destinations top 10. When the snow starts to fall, it brings a completely new feel and ambience to the landscapes we all love. From the snowy peaks of the Alps to the frozen wilderness of the Arctic, winter is a magical time of year. Let's start this video off at possibly the most enchanting place to experience winter, Lapland. Now located in the northernmost part of Finland, Lapland is the true definition of a winter wonderland. I love when it gets so cold that the pine trees are covered in snow. Now during the winter, the temperature can range from 0 to negative 30 degrees Celsius, so it definitely gets freaking cold out there. But don't worry, you can warm up in a Finnish sauna. Now, the capital of Lapland is Rovaniemi, and it's located about 4 miles south of the Arctic Circle. Rovaniemi is the largest city in all of Europe by land area, so it's pretty crazy. It's considered to be the official hometown of Santa Claus. I can't think of a better place to go during Christmas time. I mean, there's reindeer there, Christmas vibes all along, and if you're lucky, you might even see the Northern Lights. Now, while we're still in the Arctic Circle, we're gonna head over to the Lofoten Islands. I've been to Lofoten during the summer months, and they just blew me away, but winter brings a completely new perspective to these islands. Now the snow-covered peaks contrasted with the ocean create a one-of-a-kind scenery. Now while it's still cold there, thanks to the ocean's Gulf Stream, Lofoten has a much more mild climate compared to other places in the world with the same latitude. One of my favorite places on the archipelago is the city of Rain. It's this incredible village with the iconic red Norwegian houses with a backdrop of some of the most dramatic sea mountains you'll ever see. If you do go to Lofoten, I just recommend you make a road trip across all the islands. On the drive, you'll experience some of the most incredible landscapes, such as the pointy peak near Ramberg or the small fishing village of Hamnøy. I mean, every turn is going to take your breath away. After the Arctic Circle, we're going to experience winter in the Swiss Alps. Now, Switzerland is the most stunning place in general, and winter just makes it even more magical. One of the most ideal places to experience winter is the village of Zermatt. I mean, I just can't believe how enchanted it looks. I've been to Zermatt in the summer, but winter takes it to a whole nother level. It reminds me of the town in the movie The Grinch Stole Christmas. If you're into skiing, you can go hit the slopes, or you can take a ride up the Gunnergrat Railway to just get the perfect view of the Matterhorn mountain. I mean, I would just love to spend all of next winter exploring the Swiss Alps. After Switzerland, we're going to head over to neighboring Germany to visit Bavaria. Now, Bavaria is a region located in southern Germany, right at the base of the Alps. Now, Bavaria is the definition of a fairy tale. One of the most stunning places is the Neuschwanstein Castle. It was completed in 1886, and it's the inspiration behind Disney's Sleeping Beauty Castle. I just love the pointed spires. I mean, they're perfect for a princess in distress. Now, another stunning spot to experience during Bavaria's winter is Berchtesgaden. It's an idyllic German town located at the base of the Bavarian Alps. It's been a popular destination for German royal families, and it's where Hitler had his Eagle's Nest retreat. I just finished watching HBO's Band of Brothers, and in the last episode they took over Berchtesgaden. Quite the historic town, especially with World War II stuff. One thing I love about Berchtesgaden is the view of the Watzmann Mountain. Another cool spot is Königssee Lake. You can witness the picturesque St. Bartholomew's Church. Another thing to do in Europe during the winter season is visit the Christmas markets. Every year, usually from mid-November to the end of December, many major European cities host a festive Christmas market with Christmas traditions originating as far back as medieval times. The Christmas market in Tallinn, Estonia is known to be one of the best. Other impressive ones are in Prague and Finland's capital Helsinki. I mean, they're just all over the place. You best believe next year I'll be checking out all the Christmas markets. After Europe, we're going to head over to the USA for a change of scenery and visit Bryce Canyon National Park. Now, located in southern Utah, Bryce Canyon is famous for its crimson-colored hoodoos. I mean, there's just thousands of them there. Me and my wife went there so we could see the hoodoos with snow on them. When we got there, we made the short hike over to Sunset Point to enjoy the last light before the sunset. I mean, I was just amazed by the rock formations and the combination of the snow and pink sky with the sunset. I mean, wish we would have had more time there to hike down to the hoodoos. I mean, seriously, it's such a cool place you gotta experience during the winter. Alright, while we're still in the USA, we're gonna head up north to visit Alaska. Alaska. When you think of untamed wilderness, Alaska is it. I mean, it's just a land full of some of the world's biggest mountains and glaciers, and it's one of the few places in the USA where you can see the aurora borealis. When I look at these landscapes, I mean, they're just so vast and untouched. I mean, it's unbelievable. One popular form of transportation is by helicopter or bush plane because some spots are just so remote. So if you ever want to escape the chaos of the world, Alaska may be the place you gotta go. After, we're gonna head over to Canada to visit the Canadian Rockies. Now, the Rockies are home to some of the world's most beautiful mountains and lakes, and it's just a dreamy place to visit during the wintertime. One of the most beautiful towns in the Rockies is Banff. I just love the backdrop of the massive Cascade Mountain that dwarfs over the city. From Banff, you can make the 1-hour drive to Moraine Lake. It's famous for its creamy blue waters, contrasted with a perfect backdrop of the mountains. I'm barely touching the surface of the Canadian Rockies. I mean, there's just so much to visit, so if you get a chance, definitely recommend checking out Canada next winter. Alright, after, we're going to head back to Europe to visit Iceland. Now, I went to Iceland a few years ago with my brother during November, and it was a trip I'll never forget. I remember just getting there. I felt like I was in this strange frozen place so far and remote from anywhere else in the world. And it was just such a wild feeling being there. Since we were there during November, we only had about 4 hours of sunlight, and the sun just hovered right over the horizon the whole time, making it feel like we were part of an eternal sunset. Now, one of my favorite places we went to was Riisfara Beach. It's a black sand beach that's about a 2-hour drive from the capital of Reykjavik. What I really loved about the beach is the basalt sea stacks in the ocean. It makes you wonder how the Vikings must have felt when they washed up on the Icelandic shores. After Riisfara, you can check out Skogafoss waterfall. It's one of the most impressive waterfalls in Iceland with a drop of over 60 meters. You can also drive an hour east on the Ring Road and visit one of the most scenic canyons in Iceland. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. If you drive another 3 hours down the Ring Road, you'll reach Stokesness. It's such a dramatic view with the black sand and the mountain in the background. Nearby is the Diamond Beach, where you'll find iceberg fragments washed upon the shore. And there's just so much to see in Iceland, and I hope everyone can witness it at least once in a life. After Iceland, we're going to head back to the Alps to visit the Dolomites. Now, I've spent a lot of time in the Dolomites during the summertime. It's a land full of the world's most jagged and scenic mountains, coupled with a pure European charm. Now, during the wintertime, the Dolomites become the ultimate winter playground. One of the most beautiful towns in the Dolomites is Val Gardena. It's dwarfed over by the massive Långkofel mountain. What's great about Val Gardena is it's home to one of the best ski resorts of the Dolomites. I mean, I would just do anything to go ski those slopes right now. Another really cool spot you can visit is Lago di Bray. The lake freezes over the wintertime. I mean, it'll take your breath away. You can also visit the iconic stone towers of Trecimi di Lavaredo. Anyways, I mean, I just can't think of a better place to spend during the winter than the Dolomites. Some of the world's most epic landscapes. Alright, well, that is it for my winter top 10. Let me know where your favorite place to visit during the wintertime in the comments below. I also started a relaxation channel where I post hour-long films with calming music to bring some peace and nature in your life. I just released a winter wonderland film that I think you'll like. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at shirley.films. It's Ryan, and we will see you later.